Hi sweet friends, welcome back. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Amy and welcome. Today I am super excited. I have my hot cocoa in hand and I'm ready to deck the halls here in our family room. Now this is one of my favorite rooms to decorate, especially for Christmas. So I hope that you'll consider subscribing. I have tons of decorating inspiration for you. This is actually my third video in my Christmas decor series. So if you haven't watched those, I'll go ahead and link those down below as well as at the end of the video so that you can go and check those out after you've watched today's video. So if you're as excited about Christmas, Christmas decor, and Christmas decorating, hit that like button and let's get started. Okay, here is your first look into our family room. If you happen to miss my previous video, you can see here that I've already decorated our mantle. Before I start decorating any room, I like to strip away all the decor and start with a blank canvas. Since you've last seen this room, there are a few changes. Here's a quick glimpse of our newly chalk painted and refinished coffee table that matches the end table that I shared with you, as well as a new sofa table from Amazon. So first things first, I need to rearrange some of the furniture to make room for our Christmas tree. Next, we're heading outside to give these silver sparkling deer a modern update by quickly adding a coat of spray paint. Hopefully, getting this done early will give them just enough time to dry so that we can decorate with them later. And here's the paint that I'll be using. Since I love the size and shape of these deer, but not so much the color, I figured the perfect solution was to spray paint them black to update them and make them match my aesthetic that I'm going for. So that's a tip I have for you. Instead of getting rid of your old decor, try renewing it first with some spray paint to match your current theme and decor. Now it's time to start decorating. I want to start over in this corner since the tree is going to be placed in front of the window, and I wanted to make sure that I had enough room to bring in this new blanket ladder that I picked up from Kirkland's. Now we can move on to placing the Christmas tree. I'll be using the basket collar that I picked up from Walmart. And then for the Christmas tree for this room, I'll be using a traditional tree that we picked up about 3 years ago from Hobby Lobby, and it is still looking great. It is called their 7.5 foot Yuletide tree, and we did get it unlit. Since I did love both unflocked and flocked, I just couldn't decide. And so this year I went ahead and got 2 new trees, and I went with flocked for our dining room and traditional for our bedroom. So you'll have to keep up with the Christmas decorating series to see how each tree turns out. Also, you'll have to let me know down in the comments which is your favorite, a flocked or unflocked. I'd love to hear. Now it's time for that tedious job, which is fluffing every branch. I'm excited to use these new gloves that came with my King of Christmas Christmas tree that is actually going in my dining room, but I have to tell you, these are fantastic. If you don't already have a pair, run and get some because they are so nice. They kept my hands from getting scraped up. You might look a little funny, but it also protects your clothes. If you're wanting a more detailed explanation on how I decorate my Christmas tree, I'll go ahead and link last year's Christmas tree tutorial. In that video, I shared a step-by-step guide that I use to get a polished, professional-looking Christmas tree every time. Once I'm done fluffing the tree, let's go ahead and decorate the rest of the room, and we'll come back to the tree a little bit later. really love the look of mini wreaths hanging in the window, so for this year I want to try that. So I had Scott put a little finishing nail at the top of our molding, and I just took some ribbon that I had on hand and tied that around a mini wreath that I had purchased from Hobby Lobby last year, and we're just going to hang those and see how that looks. If you remember, I have been on the hunt for some new lamps for our family room, and I finally found one at Kirkland's. So I'm just going to get it in place and then we can decorate the new sofa table.
A sunny day, but it's cold outside. It tingles in my heart. Breathing air that clears my mind. I'm off for a good start. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland.
Before moving on and adding any decor to this end table, I first want to clean and polish it. And what I'll be using is this Method wood polish. I just love it. It has a wonderful shine, no residue, and the smell is just so refreshing. Once this is finished, let's go ahead and move into the kitchen and work on a cute little vignette that I want to place here in this spot.
Feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I want to sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. No, it's the time of year, winter wonderland. My winter wonderland. It's the time of year, my winter wonderland, my winter wonderland. I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland.
If you're joining me here for the first time and have stuck around this long, I want to say thank you, and I hope that you are enjoying it so far. I wanted to tell you a little bit more about myself and what you might see here on my channel. I'm married to my high school sweetheart, Scott, it'll be 22 years coming this December. We have 2 children, Caleb and Elena. Caleb is actually turning 20 today, so my baby is no longer a baby. And Elena is 15 and she is a sophomore in high school. We have 2 Shiba Inus, Moko and Nyla, which you will see make an appearance in most of my videos. Here on my channel, you'll see tons more decorating. I love to share my ideas. I love to share shop with me's for home decor. Me and my husband Scott love to do home projects. I love to give you cleaning motivation and encouragement through daily Bible verses. And so today's Bible verse comes from Romans 15:7. Therefore, welcome one another as Christ has welcomed you for the glory of God. So if this sounds like something that you would enjoy, I hope that you'll consider subscribing. I would love to have you back. Here on this window pane from Hobby Lobby, I love to change out the wreath that I have from season to season. And so the wreath that I'll be using for Christmas came from At Home. And I absolutely love that pop of red that it brings over here to this area, as well as just that beautiful cluster of red berries that I'm loving this Christmas. Moving down to this cute little end table that I got from Decor Steals. Now, if you're not aware of them, they're an online site that you can have alerts sent to your email for their daily steals. They have lots of original farmhouse, country, kind of cottagey decor that you can purchase, but you have to remember they only have a limited amount, and so you have to get on these steals pretty quickly. But this is one of my favorite purchases that I have gotten from them, so if you haven't already, go ahead and check out Decor Steals. You'll probably love what they have. One of my favorite and easiest ways to decorate for the seasons is to switch out our pillows. I love coming up with different ways to mix and match and style the pillows here on our couch and love seat. You can see here I chose to display the back of one pillow and threw in a couple more coordinating pillows to get a more unique display. Okay friends, let's go ahead and switch gears and get back to trimming the tree. Since I don't have a pre-lit tree, I have to string my own lights, and these are the ones that I'll be using. The way I like to string my lights, which I have found is much easier than going round and round, is to section the tree into fourths. I like to start from the bottom and work my way to the top, kind of going in a zigzag pattern, and then also remembering to push some lights back towards the trunk and leave some out on the branches. This way you're not getting dizzy going round and round and getting tangled in a sea of lights. If you have to string your lights this Christmas, try giving this method a try and let me know if you like it any better. Another tip I have for you, which might sound strange, is to step back after you've placed your lights. Squint your eyes, and this is going to help you to locate any bare spots that you might need to go back in and readjust and relocate to make the lighting balanced across the whole tree. Now that the lights are done, we can add the ribbon, and this year I'm adding 3 different ones. So I thought it would be easier to go ahead and layer them on top of each other and secure them with floral wire. So I'm going to do that at the top and then measure down approximately maybe 12 to 18 inches and then cinch it in again with floral wire. That way it's easy to bring it into the trunk and secure it to a branch. I'll also be cutting the ribbon into smaller sections so that it's easier to work with. When I fluff the ribbon, I'm trying to pull some of the green towards the bottom and the gold towards the top. But the next little loop, I'm going to do the opposite and have the gold pointing towards the bottom and then have the green towards the top. I think this makes and creates a little bit of movement by doing this with your ribbon. I've gone ahead and laid out the picks that I want to use for the tree, and I think this step is the most fun. It really starts to make the tree come alive. Now most of these picks I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and a couple of them are from Joann Fabrics, but don't be afraid to just stick and place and make the tree just look full by allowing these picks to extend the branches. Remember, every so often, take a step back to look at the tree to see where you might need to stick something or to balance it out. Now it's time to add all of the fun ornaments. These right here were from Hobby Lobby. I have several that are DIY ornaments that I'll link up above for you. I've selected some gold, some black. These bells were from Target. And I'm really going for the color theme of red and green, a little bit of gold. And so I just pulled from my old ornaments to see what I thought would work. Now these ladders are also a DIY, as well as the snowflakes. I just love incorporating natural elements. Unlike my trees in previous years where I engulfed it with lots of ornaments, this year I'm going to go a little bit more minimal and really let the tree shine through. So let's go ahead, work on this, and see how it all turns out.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skate.
The last step for trimming our tree is to add this black star that I picked up from Kirkland's. Now it was a little difficult to get it straight, but I used a little bit of floral wire and tied it to that branch at the top, and it worked out perfectly.
To wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day.
One final quick vacuum to get up all the fallen needles, and I'll share with you the final shots of our Christmas family room and how everything turned out.
Oh, yeah. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as we walk from house to house to wish us
Okay friends, here is a final look at how our Christmas 2021 family room turned out. You'll have to let me know what you think. I hope I gave you some new ideas for decorating your home for Christmas this year. I'm loving all the Christmas touches throughout this room. I look forward to cozying up in front of our fireplace and enjoying the rest of the Christmas season with my family and friends. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead, hit that like button for me. And if you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing. I have tons more Christmas decorating still to come in my Christmas decorating series, so I definitely don't want you to miss it. Also, if you're still wanting some more Christmas decor inspiration, I'll go ahead and link my series here at the end so that you can go and check that out after you're done watching today's video. I hope to see you back for my next one. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and decorating with me today. Merry Christmas, friends, and God bless. Bye!